have just been on a tear. I mean, Brinker shares rose more than 200% last year, up more than 40% this year. I think a lot of investors are just wondering simply whether you can sustain your performance and outperform other fast casual rivals.
Yeah, well, we're well into year 3 of our turnaround. We've been in the gym working out. We've been focused on the fundamentals of casual dining, which is improving the food, simplifying the menu, improving operations, and then creating an atmosphere that guests are excited about. And lo and behold, the fundamentals seem to work. And we've had incredible growth on the top line. We've had margin expansion, all the things that a winning casual diner gets. And we believe it's sustainable just because we've been doing this a while now. And I think it'd be very difficult for competitors to copy in the short term.
We'll talk about that, too, because, I mean, you guys have taken some interesting approaches. You had the big social media campaign, I think, in the spring of last year with the triple dippers. And I know you've experimented a lot with various price points and kind of packages or meals, if you will, kind of similar to what maybe you would get in a fast food restaurant, but in this case, in a sit-down restaurant. Why is that working, and can you sustain it?
Yeah, we saw this about 18 months ago. We saw customers were really quite frank, frustrated with the fast food prices. So we would see them post their receipts from a fast food restaurant for their combo meal online. It might be anywhere from $15 to $20. And then a lot of people would then, pile on there and go, man, fast food prices have gotten really expensive. We saw that. We know we have this great $10.99 meal, which is an almost half-pound burger, fries, drink, and unlimited chips and salsa. And that's lower than a lot of combo meals out there for a much more premium burger, at least we think so. And so we've been able to drive that over the last couple of years, and we now stand for leadership value in the category. You get an amazing meal, the quality's there, and the taste is number one. So that's what's really been driving our business right now.
Have you seen any competition, though, as many of these quick service stops have produced more cheap meals? You have now McDonald's with a $5 meal deal. You've had similar deals from Wendy's as well. Has that made any difference in the types of customers you're getting?
Yeah, the value is what you pay versus and what you get, right? And so it's not just the lowest price point, because we actually had even a lower price point 3 years ago, but we didn't have the service levels and the quality that we have today. And so we believe when you look at the value and the quality that you get at Chili's, it is still going to be leadership. Now, the proof point was this past quarter, we saw a lot of those deep discounts happen. So we saw the $5 meals in fast food. We saw one of our primary competitors go below us by $1, and yet our business accelerated. So we think that's a proof point that it's really not just about the lowest price point. It's also about the service and the quality of the food.
But how are you keeping, then, your margins? How are you protecting your profits? Because, when we talk about, fast food chains and why those prices went up, there was a reason why McDonald's and some of those other companies are raising prices, because their costs were going up. So what are you doing to sort of keep your commodities costs under control, and for that matter, labor costs as well?
Yeah, well, we've been doing what we call ruthless simplification. So over a quarter of the menu we've gotten rid of over the past 3 years. And when you have less things to inventory, less things to throw out, less things to worry about inventorying, you can get a whole lot more productive, both with the items that you buy as well as with the people that are in the restaurants. And so that's kind of been the number one thing that we think is starting to expand margins. And then obviously when you grow so exponentially, from a top line standpoint, you can spread fixed costs over a lot more business. And between those two things, we've been able to expand margins while still having leadership value.
I want to go to the big picture now as well, because, of course, a lot of investors and a lot of business owners now preparing for the threat of tariffs that the president has threatened could be right around the corner. Tomorrow is February. And so you see prices, for example, avocado prices this year already having surged on the heels of that threat. How are you preparing for that?
Yeah, so it's not going to impact us that much just because we have a wide variety of basket. There will be some impacts if those things happen, but there'll also be some tailwinds with the new administration. So we think about it like we think about any other kind of challenge, is like, how do we continue to reduce cost? What are the things that we can do from a sourcing standpoint to offset some of the costs? Because ultimately, like, if we can keep like our $6 margarita $6, or we can keep our $10.99 meal $10.99 no matter where you are in the country, whether you have a coupon or you don't, or whether you have an app or you don't, we can keep those prices fixed. that's actually going to advantage us in the long term. So we're just going to treat this like any other, headwind that we see from a cost standpoint.
Kevin, I do want to ask you about longer-term strategy. I mean, you've been in the job, at least at the top job here now for a couple of years. And I'm curious, are you thinking about store expansion, meaning are you expanding the footprint of Chili's and, for that matter, Maggiano's, which we haven't talked about? And I know that's a much smaller part of the business, but what is the longer-term strategy to, I guess, expand not just the awareness of the brands, but the actual footprint, too?
Yeah. So anytime that you're in a turnaround situation, it's all about improving the four-wall economics of the restaurants that you own. And we've been able to do that pretty significantly on both brands. So Chili's went from a $2.9 million annual sales to we'll be over four. We'll be at $4.2 million this year. We've expanded margins from about 11%, upwards around 16 or 17%. So when an average Chili's is making more than double the amount of profit than they did 3 years ago, it gets a lot more attractive for us to build a lot more. Same thing happened at Maggiano's. The average Maggiano's now does $10 million per restaurant, and we've improved margins to about 18%. So when you got those kind of numbers, it gets a lot more excited about building restaurants because you get a return a whole lot faster.
Not to make it overly political again, Kevin, but one thing that you really have highlighted here is labor costs. And a lot of investors here, a lot of business owners, again, too, as we've been talking about, are concerned that immigration policy could have a significant impact on labor costs. Do you see that around the corner being an issue for you?
Yeah, I don't think policy is changing the fact that wage inflation is going to happen year after year. And what we need to do as leaders is to plan for it, right? So, it used to be in the old days, you could probably offset some, with some cost cutting in order to offset any kind of wage or cost of goods inflation. I think with the fact that wage inflation and COGS inflation have been significant in the last few years, there's only one real answer for that. You do have to cut costs and keep your belt tight, but you also got to accelerate your growth. And that's going to be the number one thing I think that's going to separate the winners from the ones that don't, is you've got to accelerate growth in order to offset all this wage pressure and this COGS pressure.